Welcome back to another preview game of your Florida Panthers. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back to another preview of the Florida Panthers on Saturday, February 20, 2021. This is your coach, Coach Frenchy, back in the booth to talk about one specific team, your Florida Panthers. They are today in Detroit, and the game today is going to start at 5 o'clock Eastern Time, 2 hours earlier. Usually, all the games start at 7 o'clock, to be honest with you, but last night, Florida won an amazing, great win of the 7-2 against the Detroit Red Wings. That gave them the last 5 games, 4-1. They won again the Tampa Bay 2 times on 3 games, and then finally they beat the Hurricanes at the beginning of this road trip. And finally, yesterday they won again the Detroit. That gave them on the road a record of a 6-0-1, and they are the only team with the Montreal Canadiens did not lose at a regular time on the road with zero loss. So also they are number one not only on the Central Division with a record of 11-2-2, but also they are number one in the standing of the NHL with a save percentage of .800. They are the best in the league. So listen, this is amazing. To be honest with you, I never thought at the beginning of this season they will be who they are right now. So that will be very interesting how they're going to be back today. We officially confirmed by the head coach Joel Canville, Sergei Propersky is going to be back between the pipes today. He has a record of 5-0-1 and a game average of 3.33 and a save percentage of .889. I believe this is not, I cannot confirm, it's just on my head. I have so many stats around my inside my head because I follow every team in NHL. So anyway, let's go a little bit more diving inside the by number. That's why really I do all of my recording video. It's go inside. By the way, if you want to follow us, the Hockey Nation Live Show, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and also on the Facebook page where we talk not only the Florida Panthers, the Montreal Canadiens, they are my two best team. I'm talking always about them, their preview and also the post game. But finally, I talk about all the NHL. And finally, we have a daily show every day, Monday to Friday, 11 o'clock Eastern Time with my co-host, Michael David. I know you can find us everywhere on the social media under one specific name, the Hockey Nation Live Show. Let's jump. And these are the by number. Like I said, the Florida Panthers are 11-2-2. They are number one and first place in Central Division. They are on the straight 3-game winning. And for the Detroit, they are 4-12-3. They are last position. They lost the last 3 games. And finally, they have a mistake there. I apologize. I'm doing too many template number. But the series right now between two teams are 4-1 and not 2-1 for Toronto. Again, this is my mistake. It's happened sometime. And like I said, it's 4-1. The goaltender for Detroit, Bernier, is not confirmed. It's something we need to check a little bit later. We did not hear anything, any update for the Detroit Red Wings. The power play, one of the best in the league for the Florida. They are 30.2 and reverse 6.7. Detroit, they are number 30 in the league. PK 78.3 for the Florida Panthers, 72.2 for the Detroit. They are number 28. The goals for a great average goals for the Panthers, 3.60, number 4 in the league, and versus the Detroit 1.95, 30 in the league. They have a really difficult time to score. The last position is Anaheim Ducks, by the way, at 1.93. And finally, the goal again, they have 2.93 for 19 in the NHL for the Panthers and 3.32 for Detroit. Also 25 in the league. Before we jump on the right side of this picture, I want to talk to you about the last 5 games. Joel Roberto have 8 points. February for Detroit have 5 points. They are the most player with the most point for both teams. Huberto have 3 goals and 5 assists in the last 5 games. And February have 2 goals and 3 assists. And finally, for the plus, Connolly have +5 in the last 5 games, and February have +4. A little bit about the stat for Bobrovsky. I was right. 5-1-1, 3.33, and a save percentage of 8-8-4. Now, if you want to go around the full year for the stats, we have the most goal for the Panthers. Patrick Orvis scored 2 goals yesterday, 7 and 8. The last goal he was on power play. And for the Detroit, Bobby ran with 5. He had 1 goal yesterday at the first period. For the most point for the Panthers, Jonathan Huberdeau with 22 yesterday. He have only 2 assists, but he have an amazing, great year so far. For the Detroit, Larkin have only 10 points. By the way, I think he didn't score for the last 9 games now, and he have a really difficult time for Larkin this year so far. For the TOI, time on the ice, Eggblend for the Panthers has the most, 24 minutes, 47. He have 1 goal yesterday. His 5th of the year. He have a great year so far for Aaron. And for Detroit, Ronek, he have 23 minutes, 56 seconds. TOI, finally, the most winning as a goaltender so far. It's Drager for the Panthers. He has 6 so far. But we have also to tell you, Bobrovsky have 5, just 1 behind. And for the Detroit, on 3W for the Red Wing, Jonathan Bernier. During the first 5 games we have so far, the Panthers has won the first 2 games 3-2 at home. If you remember those 2 games, one of the game I remember it was on OT. And then they lost 4-1. And they won an amazing game 2-1 at home. And finally, they won yesterday 7-2 at Detroit. And now they're going to play the 6th game of the season. And that gave them 16 goals versus Detroit have only 11 goals versus the Panthers. So you can see a net domination for the Panthers. And finally, if you want to go a little bit deeper on the number, Panthers shot about 31.9 per game on the net, and they allow 30.9, and they have 137 minutes of penalty. And for Detroit, they shot on the net 523 times for an average of 27.5, and they allow 28.9 per game, and they have 148 minutes of penalty. Being honest with you, this is a game where Detroit cannot let it. Panthers cannot let it go. Like I said, if they want to make the playoff, they have to win the most game versus Detroit, Nashville, Columbus. Those teams is really important. We can mention, you know what I mean? So it's really important, again, those teams, because I believe the first 2 plays at the beginning of the year, it will be Lightning and Carolina. I qualified them a little bit higher to order the rest of the division. I think the Panthers can fight and battle against Dallas. I understand you're going to tell me, Coach, they are 11-2. They go in the first place. Everything like that. Listen, it's a long season, right? But you have to be a little bit more patient, see. But they have the team right now, the Panthers, to surprise. They have the team also to make the playoff. They have the great chemistry as a team to win and a lot of games this year. Also, I want to remind you, I make the report card of the Florida Panthers yesterday. You can go on my YouTube channel under Hockey Nation Live Show. That's why you're going to see this video. I think let us know what you think about my report card. And let's talking about hockey. And finally, listen, we need that W, boys. We need to get the 1,000 W of the year this year, and it would be great to go back home with an amazing, great road of 801 at home. So let's do it. Come on, boys. Come on, Panthers. Let's make this happen. And don't forget, I will be back after the game, my post game, talking about the Panthers for the night. So have an amazing, great game. 5 o'clock Eastern Time at Tanya TV on Fox Sport News. That's what you're going to find. Everything about the Florida Panthers. And before we close every video, you hockey fans of the Florida Panthers, you have greatness inside of you. This is your coach, Coach Frenchy, directly from the booth. Look forward to see you after the game for another, hopefully, W for the Florida Panthers.